For more updates. We have some more information for you. German Interior Minister Alexander Dobrindt has expressed support for Israel during a visit to the site of an Iranian missile strike near Tel Aviv, part of the destruction left by the 12-day war. It was the first visit by a senior foreign official since the war between Iran and Israel, which ended on Tuesday after a ceasefire was announced. The German Interior Minister has said that they must deepen their support for Israel. Let's take a closer look at what he said.
Wir sehen hier, wie real die Bedrohung ist. Wir sehen hier, dass hier ein Kampf gegen die Zivilbevölkerung geführt wird. Es gibt hier keine militärischen Ziele. Es ist ein Terroranschlag gegen die Zivilbevölkerung. Und wer sieht, was hier mit Raketen angerichtet wird, die vom Iran auskommen, der sieht, dass es keinen Zweifel daran gibt, dass der Iran, wenn er die nukleare Möglichkeit hat, wenn er die Atombombe hat, diese auch gegen Israel einsetzen würde.
This comes after Israel launched a bombing campaign against Iran on June 13th, saying it was aimed at keeping the Islamic Republic from developing a nuclear weapon, which is an ambition Tehran has consistently denied. Israeli Foreign Minister Gideon Saar has called the German visit a gesture of solidarity and urged the international community to reimpose sanctions on Iran. Meanwhile, previously, German Chancellor Friedrich Merz, on the sidelines of the G7 summit in Canada, said Israel was doing the, quote, dirty work for all of us, unquote, by targeting Iran's nuclear infrastructure. Professor Jaffrey, I want to come back to you on this point. What have you thought of the international reaction to Israel's strikes on Iran and both vice versa? Iran still denies the fact that it did want to make a nuclear weapon. However, the Western world was often vocal in support of Israel's strikes, precision strikes on these nuclear facilities and these nuclear technicians. What are your thoughts?
First of all, it is very surprising few things. First is the international community. I don't know why do Western people think that these 10, 12 countries are international community. When in United Nations they voted regarding against Israel, 114 countries voted against Israel. Only 12 countries either abstained or voted for Israel. So the dream world that these Western people live, that okay, there are only 10 or 12 countries which constitute less than 10% of the world population, and they think they are the international community. It's absolute nonsense. Okay, Germany, England, France, UK, they are not the international community. They do not represent the international community.
My apologies, Professor Jaffrey. I mean the G7 nations and Western countries. Let me rephrase that.
Okay, the G7 nation are, I mean, they themselves, who are they? This war is not a war between Iran and America. This war is not between Iran and Israel. Israel is a proxy country to the West. And I completely agree to the German, I think the foreign minister, I think his statement is that Israel is fighting for us. He's absolutely right, because Israel itself is a proxy country supported by all the Western governments. And the genocide that is happening in Gaza today, it's not because of...
I believe we've